Sir, I am Vincent I. Balatian. This is my blog representation. Number 1, knowledge of steering control system. Answer. We are all familiar with the use of a rudder which helps in turning a ship as and when required. Rudders are the principal system for the entire motion and control of the ships. But we mustn't forget that the entire rudder action is dependent on another pivotal system called the steering gear. Steering gear integrated with the rudder system defines the complete turning mechanism, mandatory for each and every ship irrespective of size, type, and operation. Number 2. General provision on the ship routing. Answer. The provision states that the objective of ship's routing is to improve the safety of the navigation in converging areas and in areas where the density of traffic is great or where freedom of movement of shipping is inhibited by restricted sea room. The existence of obstruction to navigation limited dips. Number 3. Information from navigational equipment. Maintaining the navigational watch. Answer. Relay and standing orders or special order from the captain or the engineer advise the watchkeeper of any navigational hazards and any traffic to be concerned of. Take note of the position of the vessel. Course speed advise the person of any weather to be concerned of including tides and currents. Steering gear systems on board ships. Number 4. Knowledge of blind pilotage techniques. Answer. Steering gears can be arranged with hydraulic control equipment known as a telemeter or with electrical control equipment. The power unit may in turn to hydraulic or electrically operated. Each of these units will be concerned in turn, with the hydraulic unit pump being considered first. A pump is required. The hydraulic system can immediately pump fluid in order to provide a hydraulic force that will move the rudder. Instant response does not allow time for the pump to be switched on. Therefore, a constant running pump is required which pumps fluid only when required. A variable delivery pump provides this facility. Number 5. General principles for ship reporting system and with BTS. Answer. Ram-type electro-hydraulic steering gear. A ram-type electro-hydraulic steering gear consists of 2 or 4 hydraulic rams connected by a link mechanism or a Rapson slide mechanism to the tiller which turns the rudder. A link mechanism transfers the ram movement to the tiller and imparts maximum torque at 35 of rudder movement. The Rapson slides mechanism consists a block of a sleeve pivoted to the ram and guided by a crosshead and arranged to slide on tiller arm so that the movement arm increases as the rudder and increases. The arms are movement hydraulic fluid supplied under pressure by one of 2 pumps. Usually 2 independent pumping units are provided. They are connected so that either may be used to separate the gear, thus eliminating the classification society rule requirement for auxiliary steering gear. Number 6. Rotary bin typing gear. Answer. Rotary bin typing gear. The rotary bin system works by introducing pressure into compartments formed between a stator fixed to the ship's structure and rotor attached to the rudder stack. There are 2 or 3 bins on the rotor, an equal number on the stator to form the compartments. When steering, in the steering effort is pressure increased and appropriate compartments. The pressure reacts against the fixed bins and pushes the rotor and the rudder stack in the required direction. Number 7. Principle of echo sounder. As an echo, the time interval between the initiation of a sound, pulse, and echo return from the bottom can be used to determine the depth of the bottom. An echo sounding system consists of a transmitter, a receiver that picks up the reflected echo, electronic timing and application equipment, an indicator or graphic. Number 8. Components of echo sounder. Answer. Basically, an echo sounder has following components: transducer to generate the sound's vibration and also receive the reflected sound vibration, pulse generator to produce electrical oscillations for the transmitting transducer amplifier, to apply the weak electrical oscillation that have been generated by the receiving transducer of reception of the reflected sound vibration, recorder for a measures and indicating depth. Number 9. Working of an echo sounder. Answer. The echo sounder transmits the sound pulse downward to the water by a transducer. The enclosed reflected from the bed is also received by the echo sounder. The time interval between the emission of the sound pulse and its return as an echo is used to estimate depth of the water.